3級的，挺有机会的吧？有啲光速手喎。 快過龍啊！有啲太誇張啦，點樣啊？ 堪稱光速手㗎喎！如果玩雙手劍嘅話，我呢把劍咧根本就係單手劍嘅工作。
Those born in the fire are forged by it.水真係好影響。 We've stopped. What's wrong?真係成個冰柱咁，好難頂。Realistic water 衝突，用 给你个。
是我按一下就知道。
哦，没这么贵。不同的。
墨镜当我求问。
这是怎么是破图吗？唔係。
好搞笑喎呢個。
Die, monster! Not even worth mentioning.
不了他。我入邊呢怎麼回事啊？呢一年都未北啦。交付錢。
These caves run dark and deep. Watch yourself. We've stopped. What's wrong? Some say it's best to calm before battle. Don't listen to those fools. Good boy. Skin you alive!
What's this? 巨魔嘞！
Take it to pieces!
下你嘅。呢度就係抽櫃啊，抽籤，呢就係想法。啊，又嚟啦！好似係無解嘅，但係佢同我，起碼佢同我講撈唔到貼圖先啦。輕調料，好似都冇做過啲咩。遠景呢個，幾時再搞？鬼麻煩㗎！哇！仲有條溪流添，不得了，北到啊！308真係好高喎，黐撚線！而家我呢181，係咪個頭都200？
Pleasure is but pain's costume. Where are you? ？Blood and fire, fire and blood. I wish a long life to no one, lest they live to see dark times. 'Those born in the fire are forged by it.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished. The Vigil will be watching you. Stendar's mercy be upon you, for the Vigil has none to spare. Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to. None escape the Vigil. All come into the light.
We've stopped. What's wrong? We've stopped. What's wrong? We've stopped. What's wrong?
None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
This one needs something.
漆黑咯。原來我先至黑掹緊黐線。
How can I assist? ？Yes.
这么多刺客，你们在搞谁呀？把你们宰了！除了那是其他。
Good evening. Until next time.
Nord.
真快，有任务吗？
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
Pleasure is but pain's costume. The towns are filled with fools who know not but to go about their daily lives.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let keep an eye out.
Yes?
Have you spoken to Fastra?
No.
Good day.
Tell you,
Yes?
For king.
I could sweep her away
Good
from
day.
tomorrow, I'd do it.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
Klimek is doing just fine. You should follow your heart.
Perhaps one day, but not today.
Pardon me, my lady. Would you care to hear me play my lute? Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
想找个人卖东西呀。
You heading up to High Hrothgar soon, Klimek?
I wish I didn't have to. It's quite a difficult climb.
Take your time then. It isn't as though the Draven is going to complain.
I know, but I don't want to let him down. I guess I better start thinking about it soon.
A pleasant journey, milady.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why bother visiting Iverstead? Take a look.
这个比较有钱的，这个人比较有钱。你买啊，1000块。人卖东
I
西。
think you should continue with your performances.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you played beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
All right, then. Boring conversation.
Hi.
A pleasant journey, milady.
Hello, friend. Anytime, friend.
My daughter's driving me crazy. So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
We've stopped.
Get out of town
What's
as
wrong?
fast as you can.
Keep it light. The one
That's
advantage
great.
we have is our speed.
I think you should continue with your performances.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you played beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
If we die fighting.
Need some... Take a look.
I think you should continue with your performances.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you played beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
All right, then. I'll tell you, Wilhelm. If I could sweep her away from here tomorrow, I'd do it. But Klimek still has... Need something?
Klimek is...
Make it... Take a look. Perhaps one day, but not today. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hello, friend.
We've stopped. What's wrong?
Good to see you again.
They can take to the skies, but we will shoot them down.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Pardon me, my lady. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Glad you're here. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
If you fancy a bit of music, let me know. Be careful.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. I think you should continue with your performances.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you play beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
Nord Inn's reek of mead and fish. I almost prefer ash.
行啊，那我去睡觉好不好？
Pleasure is but pain's costume.
Pardon me, my lady. Would you care to hear me play my lute? A pleasant journey, milady.
Yes? Back so soon? This is not a good sign. Bah! Out with it, before I lose my patience. Truly? Daraki is pleased to learn there are still those who are willing to honor their words. Thank you, adventurer. Perhaps Daraki will leave this place, now that his soul is at peace.
Still has so much to learn.
Klimek is doing just fine.
The Nord who spends his time at the inn is very friendly. Perhaps he will join us for a drink.
I think you should continue with your performances.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to
I'm
bother
not
me
very
right
good,
now?
and it's only for the same few people. Every night.
I think you play beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All
Yes.
right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
Until next one, meet.
Conversation.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
Staying safe, I hope. Hello, friend. Right then.
Have anything interesting to tell me?
You have to let
I wish I could go with you.
She's our only child, Boji. Am I to throw her to the wolves?
You're hardly throwing her to the wolves. She just wants to see the world, just like I did when I was her age.
And if she decides to leave Iverstead? What then? No. No, I can't bear the thought.
How have things been with you? Honest pay for honest work. Good luck out there.
You ever settle down
Now
to
here's a woman I'm glad to see.
Twice.
Be careful out there.
My daughter's driving me crazy. But forgive me if I'm a bit honest.
I need to the kitchen a little more around here, dear.
I help. I do the chores. What else would you have me do?
I know your sights are set beyond this town, but for now, while you're under our roof, I need you to pitch in a little more.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. Aye.
As fast as you can. Nothing for anyone.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop. My business is falling apart, my apprentice never listens to me, and now there's talk of dragon. If I hadn't sunk every bit of gold I had into my mill, I would have picked up and left Iverstead long ago. These damn bears are driving me crazy!
Yes?
Good morning.
Never should have come here.
Nord.
Need something? Need something?
You 干嘛？
Need something?
We've stopped. What's wrong?
Greetings, Nord. Welcome to Rift Watchtower. Stay for a while, have a drink, but before you leave, don't forget to check out the view from upstairs. It'll take your breath away. Later? Oh, yes, of course. You Nords do enjoy your mead. Why, you... No, I will not be baited into a fight, Nord. If you wish to stay in this watchtower, I suggest you stick to the rooftop. Good day. Do you need...
说话了，操！你是故意的。
Need something? Good morning. Need something?
I wish all life to no one unless they live to see dark times.
Need something?
Blood and fire, fire and blood.
你看他走出来迎接我了。
Greetings, Nord. Welcome to Riftwatch. Stay for a while, have a drink, but before you leave... Later? Oh, yes, of course. You Nords do enjoy your mead. Why shouldn't I be? You Nords have been nothing but hospitable to us Dunmer since we arrived from Merrywind. Now please, feel free to visit the rooftop, and I will join you shortly. Make it quick. What is it?
What do you need?
I do hope you're enjoying the party.
Yeah?
Hmm?
I do hope you're enjoying the party.
What do you need?
Need something?
我嘅嘢唔拎啦，除咗錢。啲錢咧，
Ah, another Nord. Bothru must have sent you up here for me to maim you and feed your carcass to the wolves. Not to worry, friend. Old Dravos has no intention of turning anyone into meatloaf. For I serve not the Lord of Destruction, but Sanguine, the Prince of Debauchery. Why slaughtering Nords? At least that's what he thinks he's doing. It fills him with an emotion that I can only describe as glee, because, well, that smile of his, it leaves me at a loss for words. And while he's full of glee now, imagine if he knew this was all a charade. Why, I dare say he'd be rather unfulfilled. The kind where you have a seat, drink some wine, and enjoy the view. When you wish to leave, the invisibility potion on the table will allow you to slip past Bothru unnoticed. Or, you may seek to confront him and convince him of his folly, although I would advise against it, as he's not the most pleasant person to talk to.
Thank you all.
When he gets real ornery, his voice will yell the sort of expletives that make horses stand on their back legs and the bards forget their lyrics. Moons plummet from the sky, and seas will boil with such fury, they'll have to create a new divine to explain the phenomenon. Rabbits will forget how to fornicate, the clouds will forget how to rain, and Ragnar will find his head just to cover his ears. With a single rant, poor Bothru can accomplish all these things, yet he can't bring himself to smile. Some sort of party. Are you trying to make me angry? Are there not spirits to drink? Ladies to dance with? Orcs? If this isn't a party, I'd like to attend the parties you go to and bow to the person who throws them. Why else? The man hates fun. It's a disease that inflicts a lot of folks who don't worship Daedra. To them, fun is like encountering a cave bear. It looks warm and fuzzy, but it'll rip your head off and use your neck as a waste bucket. To them, fun is like finding inventive ways to kill yourself. To that I say, death is a small price to pay. Well, fun can expand to a great many things. Fun can be taking a bath in a cauldron of warm mead, or eating sweet rolls off a tavern wench's bosom. Fun can be riding your horse down a mountain, or pushing it off one if you prefer. Fun can be killing 7 bandits or corrupting 1 priest. Whatever it is, and whatever you're doing, the only question that's important. Tell me the answer to that, and I'll tell you whether or not you should kill yourself. I don't think that's a good idea. In fact, it's a terrible idea, pretty much the worst idea ever conceived. If there were a conjuration spell that could summon all the terrible ideas in the world and rank them according to terribleness, yours would be first. Oh, I did. I was once a member of the Kindle caste, roaming the Deadlands in search of things to destroy. Yet it all changed when I was summoned to the mortal plane, not by a conjurer, but by a man carrying a large staff shaped like a rose. This old man, he wanted me to crush bandits. Something about his son being killed and molested or beaten to death by them. Real boring stuff. Only these bandits didn't fight like bandits. Didn't look like him either. And they all owned wine cellars. I started getting these weird tingly feelings. What mortals call free will? Sure, it went against everything I had ever been taught or stood for. But I was tired of learning and wanted to sit down. So I slew the old man, only to see him rise up out of the ground all shiny, like some sort of skin wraith filled with gold. Turns out his name wasn't Old Man after all. It was Sanguine, and he offered me a beer. Exactly. Sanguine wanted me to betray him so I could betray myself. It's all rather simple if you don't think about it. I'm not clear on what the rules regarding Daedric princes and their subjects are, but what is clear is that Sanguine cares not for rules. Well, Dromora have what you call a caste system, and what I call ancient history. But if you're curious, there's different levels of rank based on strength. At the bottom, you have your churls and caitiffs. At the top, your Marcanaz and Vulcanaz. In the middle are Kinvul, Kinreeve, and Kinmarcher. Now, as far as mortals are concerned, the bottom tier are the ones most commonly summoned, because they're the easiest to buy. The top ones are the strongest, so they curry the most favor with Lord Dagon. But as you can clearly see, those of us in the middle are the handsomest of the 3. I live how I want, which is what he demands. To make love, not war. Only making love isn't as easy as, say, baking a pie. It's more like baking 2 pies when you only have room for half a bun. So to wash down both pies you have to drink. Ale, beer, mead, and wine. And exactly in that order. Drinking's more fun when you do it alphabetically. In any case, that's what serving under Sanguine's like. Only everyone's naked. Well, if you do, don't show up naked. That's just weird. Besides, it's not exactly debauchery if that's how you normally don't dress. To make him a tool of merriment, of course, think of us all as a part of a single drunken revelry. Each attendee contributes to the overall joy. When a person such as Batharu enters the room with this special brand of gloom, bitterness, and hate, it brings the entire party down. So why not make him a doorman? The one who stands outside the party and checks invitations and knows not what goes on inside. Up here is the roof where happiness was invented, where plates dance with spoons, where the shine met the sun and the light met the stars. And this is the roof where reservations choke and die, where the scantily clad are merry and glad, and our throats burble with wine. Oh, not literally, of course, but there was another time and another place very much like this, when mortals first discovered happiness. Try not to pass out before the real fun begins.
Yes?
This better be good.
Is there something I can do for you?
If you're not enjoying yourself, there's more liquor around here somewhere. Go cause some trouble.
Hmm? Yes?
You came down the steps. What happened up there? How did you manage to survive? What are you babbling about? Party upstairs? Nonsense! I've heard only screaming. Nevertheless, it's obvious Darvas has been doing far more work with his tongue than his mace. When whatever he's told you, my conscience is clear. I was at the Bee and Bob in Riften, plotting my next course of action when I met a man by the name of Sandwiven. After a few bottles of mead, I told him I planned to rid the world of snow apes once and for all. Surprisingly, he offered to help. But first, he wanted to play a game. If I managed to solve his riddle, he told me he would provide me with a powerful weapon to attain my goal. With nothing to lose, I accepted his challenge. In the end, the riddle proved rather easy to solve. What stands on 4 legs in the morning, 10 legs during the day, and is stood upon at night? While knights often call for man to stand on chairs, it hardly has more than 4 legs. Nope. It crawls on all 4s as a kitty, stands on its toes as it attempts to steal your coin purse, and dies a worthless rug under your feet. Sam handed me a scroll. He said if I used it, I could summon a bound Remora to this realm for an indefinite amount of time. I wasn't sure if I believed him, but it wasn't something I could try in the middle of a crowded city, so I headed west to this watchtower. There were a couple of orc bandits guarding the entrance. I decided they would make a good test for my Dremora.
哦，原来佢殺晒。
Sure enough, the scroll worked, and the Dremora quickly dispatched of the Orsimer, and I waited patiently at the bottom of the hill. When he didn't return, I walked into the tower to find him on the rooftop drinking a bottle of ale. There's something funny about this Dremora. He doesn't respond to all of my commands, or any of them for that matter. It made no difference to me as long as he kills the bloody snow monkeys I sent upstairs. Only now I'm starting to wonder. What? You mean to tell me it isn't just you? Every single one of those bearded hawkers I've sent to him is alive? No, impossible! This is the only exit to the watchtower. You're the liar, stranger. You're the one not to be trusted. Nords are liars too, boasting of hospitality, warm fighters, and open arms. But why don't we ask the Grey Quarter just how welcoming Sky? I was at the... after a few... with nothing. What stands on 4 legs in the morning, 10 legs during the day, and is stood upon at night. Spiders are indeed stepped on to death, but wear 8 legs during life. No, the answer is a dirty, thieving Khajiit. It crawls on all 4s as a kitty, stands on its toes as it attempts to steal your coin purse, and dies a worthless rug under your feet. Sure enough, the scroll worked, and the Dremora quickly dispatched him. When he didn't return, I walked into the tower. There's something... It made no difference to me as long as he kills the bloody... Yes, I suppose given the hundreds of those bearded frost beasts I've sent him, there are bound to be some stronger than he. But remember, Nord, you may live another day, but as long as we Dunmer are concerned, they are still numbered. Bye. Nords are liars too, boasting of hospitality, warm fighters, and open arms. But why don't we ask the Grey Quarter just how welcoming Skyrim really... What is it? Bye. Make it quick.
Those born in the fire are forged by it.
We are the descendants of Charmir, acolytes of the prophet Veloth, wise folk who lived long before the age of men. Nords, on the other hand, are not even human, but likely the product of some unholy union between apes and hell.
Treat every shadow as if death lurks inside it.
Shit.
What is it? Bye.
If you're not enjoying yourself, there's more liquor around here somewhere. Why else? The man hates fun. It's a disease that inflicts a lot of folks who don't worship Daedra. To them, fun is like encounter. It looks warm and fuzzy, but to that I say, death is a small price. Well, fun can expand to a... Fun can... whatever. And tell me the answer to that, and I'll tell you whether or not you should kill yourself. You're welcome to, but only if you're willing to follow the rules. No, I'm kidding. There are no rules. Go cause some trouble.
What is it?
I wish a long life to no one, lest they live to see dark times.
You came down the steps. What happened up there? How did you manage to survive? Oh, he did he? Blasted traitor. Don't think you've won yet, you dirty snow ape. You'll get yours as soon as I figure out how best to give it. My experience here in Skyrim, people say the only crops grow from the Nord and replenish the Nord's meat. No, like all of course, you don't need a dragonborn to tell me that shouting is a frost monkey's greatest weapon. Of course, well, and in addition to their love of cold winters, smelly furs, and bad poetry, they all have one thing in common: a superiority complex.
Fools,
we are the descendants of Champion, acolytes of the prophet Veloth, wise folk who lived long before the age of men. Nords, on the other hand, are not even human, but likely the product of some unholy union between apes and hairless trolls.
Those born in the fire.
Nords are liars too, boasting of hospitality, warm fighters, stars, and what BS.
Someone do something.
If you're not enjoying yourself, there's more liquor around here somewhere. I hope you're not staying out of trouble. Off to get good and drunk, are you?
Need something?
Good afternoon.
We've stopped. What's wrong?
You came down the steps. What happened up there? How did you manage to survive? Jerry, what an oblivion has gotten into that fool. He's not supposed to have a personality, and you're not supposed to be alive. In fact, you were up there for some time. What exactly did Dravus tell you? Whatever it is, I'll have you know my conscience is clear. I was at the Bee and Bob in Riften after a few... But with nothing to lose, I accepted his challenge. In the end, the riddle... What stands on 4 legs in the... Correct. More precise. It crawls on all 4s as a kitty. It stands on its... Sam handed me a scroll. He said if I used it, I could... I wasn't sure if I believed him. There were a couple of orc bandits guarding the entrance. I decided they would make a good test for my Dremora. Sure enough, the scroll worked, and the Dremora quickly dispatched of the Orsimer, and I waited patiently at the bottom of the hill. When he didn't return, I walked into the tower to find him on the rooftop drinking a bottle of ale. There's something funny about this Dremora. He doesn't... It made no difference to me as long as he kills the bloody snow monkey. What? You mean to tell me it isn't just you? No, impossible! This is the only exit to the watchtower. You're the liar, stranger. You're the one not to be trusted. Do you need something? Bye.
Complete every.
搞笑嚟嘅。但係我心靈俾人打鬼死啊！尖酸。哦，嗰個仇人波士嚟嘅。佢俾啲 NPC 取代咗佢嘅時間。好過癮啊！
Can I throw a party or what?
試下先，試下飲咗嗰啲水先。
What
Try
is
not
it?
to pass out before the real fun begins.
What is it? You came down the steps. What happened up there? How did you manage to survive? Oh, he did he? Blasted traitor. Don't think you've won yet. Ever heard of the one about the Nord who wants to be buried at sea? His entire family died trying to dig his grave. I once saw a Nord walk into a blacksmith shop and demand a refund. He placed the sword on the counter and screamed at the smith. I told you I wanted a left-handed sword, he said. This one is clearly made for a right-handed swordsman. The smith sighed and told the Nord to return in an hour. When the Nord left, he flipped the sword to face the opposite direction. My experience, people say the only difference between a Nord and a sack of manure is the sack. That is an unforgivable. Crops grow from manure and replenishes the soil, and when I drop a load of manure in a bucket, it's generally a pleasurable experience. The Nords, meanwhile, are a blight on this land. No sooner did I arrive in Windhelm when one such ornery ice guard told me to go back to Mon. Like all other hornblowers that infest Skyrim, he was insistent this was Nordland. Of course, Nord arguments are won by whoever shouts the loudest, and this one clearly. You don't need a Dragonborn to tell me that shouting is a frost monkey's greatest weapon. Brawl? What purpose would that have? Do you mean to tell me I could tell you Secundo is a great big melon and I punched you in the face it would make? That's an even dumber reason for winning an argument than shouting. At least shouting involves words. As expected in a land of nitwits, the Nords choose their leaders and their laws based on coin flips, fist size, and who can down the most mead. You Nords are a sensitive, insecure lot, overcompensating for your inferiority by treating Denver like second-class citizens. Ever since we've arrived from Morrowind, we've been insulted and derided, treated like the beasts the Nords undoubtedly are. As far as I'm concerned, the only way we can coexist is to eradicate your very existence. Unfortunately, unlike the Khajiit, I can't simply make you disappear by offering you a job. It takes a little more guile. The Argonians are Subsophie's race, content to wag their tails for the Nords like common hound. And before you suggest they conquered Morrowind, the swamp deserts did nothing of the sort. The Red Mountain is what felled our people. About time. Those frost thieves can smell treasure like a rat smells cheese, especially if that treasure belongs to a Dunmer. Farewell.
Pleasure is but pain's cost.
Go cause some trouble.
What are you doing that for?
Yes?
Be careful! We are the descendants of Chamir, acolytes of the prophet Veloth, wise folk who lived long before the Age of Men. Nords, on the other hand, are not even human, but likely the product of some unholy union between apes and hairless trolls. Nords are liars too, boasting of hospitality, warm fighters, and open arms. But why don't we ask the Grey Quarter just how welcoming Skyrim really is?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Fools, roll!
I wish a long life to no one, lest they live to see dark times. Blood and fire, fire and blood.
Need something? Hi there. All right then.
Yes? Mm-hmm.
Yes? Good evening.
waiting.
Staying safe, I hope?
Hello, friend. Stay safe. You've been a good friend.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Pardon me, my lady.
Make it take a look.
奇怪了，哪里找来的东西？
All right then.
Those born in the fire are forged by it.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
I think you should continue with your performances.
What's the point?
想听你讲废话，睡觉。
I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you played beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm. I suppose it's the least I can do for you.
Blood and fire, fire and blood.
Moon's guide you, friend. Moon's guide you, friend.
Those born in the fire are forged by it. As you will.
It's good to see you again. Of course. Keep safe.
It's early. Too early. Only farmers and roosters enjoy this hour.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Hello, friend. Here, take a look at this for details. Anytime, friend.
Iverstead is a very tranquil village.
Have you spoken to Fastred yet?
In his obsession, Dorothy had not noticed.
If I could sweep her away from here tomorrow, I'd do it. But Klimek still has so much to learn.
Klimek is doing just fine. You should follow your heart.
Perhaps one day, but not today.
I think you should continue with your performances.
What's the point?
Good to see you.
Very good, and it's only for the same few
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
The road takes you many places.
哦，佢將嗰個原版嘅獎金係用。
We've stopped. What's wrong? I wish a...
Friend, I didn't expect to see you here. I was ready to go that way, too, on account of this bandit I flipped landing tail side up.
好搞笑。
You've got a good eye. Truth is, he was like this when I got here, but I figured it was a sign all the same. Well, it ain't Horkers if that's what you're thinking. It's true what they say. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So, me and Horker Stew are taking a break. No, I'm here because some pie-eating gargoyle's spreading rumors about me, that I ain't a real champion. This sod's telling everyone and anyone that all the real fighters died in the Great War. Seems to me that don't make a skeever's lick of sense. If the best techniques are the ones that survive, and maybe some of them got old, but the ones that stuck around, that's the plan. Guy like this, I reckon the only way to shut his mouth is with a warhammer. Anyone who... Maybe I should tag along with you. You got a lucky streak in you. Things tend to happen when you're around. All right, then. Yeah? Let's go. Just remember, everything's better bloody. Why not? You need to get out more, friend. To fight and die in the arena is a great honor. To fight and live, well, do that and you carp. Name amongst
We've
the
stopped.
gods.
What's wrong?
Hmm? Just leave me all the food. Let's go. Just remember, everything's better bloody. A high elf whose toe I stepped on once told me. Watch where you stab, Horker Brath.
Who's born in the...
NPC 直入嚟嘅啫，一個留言之類。
Good to see you. Here, take a look at this for details. Farewell, kinsman.
Taraki told himself he could not forgive Adanya, when he truly could not forgive himself.
I think you should continue with your performances.
Yes?
I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
We've stopped.
The
What's
Nord
wrong?
who spent his time doing this.
We've stopped. What's wrong?
Friend, I didn't expect to see you here. I was ready to go that way, too. On account of this bandit I flipped landing tail side up. Alright then. Farewell.
Good to see you. Here, take a look at this for details. Glad you're here. Have you spoken to Fastred yet?
No. I'll tell you, Wilhelm. If I could sweep her away from here tomorrow, I'd do it. But Klimek still has so much to learn.
Klimek is doing just fine. You should follow your heart.
I wish a long life to no one, lest they live to see dark times.
Greetings. Friend, I didn't expect to see you here. I was ready to go that way, too. On account of this bandit I flipped landing tail side up. You've got a good eye. Truth is, he was like this when I got here. But I figured it was a sign all the same. Well, it ain't Horkers if that's what you're thinking. It's true what they say. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So, me and Horker Stew are taking a break. No, I'm here because some pie-eating gargoyle's spreading rumors about me. That I ain't a real champion. This sod's telling everyone and anyone that all the real fighters died in the Great War. Seems to me that don't make a skeever's lick of sense. If the best techniques are the ones that survive, the same goes for the fighters. And maybe some of them got old, but the ones that stuck around, I killed. You must be crazy if you think a few words are going to make this Durzog play nice, friend. No. The only way to stop this hound is to make him play dead. I tried. Damn innkeepers only keep their ears open for bounty work. And if he was in Riften, there would have been no escaping me. Seeing as Tamriel's a pretty big place, he could be anywhere. I suppose I'd have just as much luck finding him if I tagged along with you. All right, then.
Pleasure is but pains against you.
Let's go. Just leave me all the food. All right then. Yeah. Yeah. They say no one survives the arena. Fighters like me, we die 2 deaths. What do you need? Let's go. Just leave me all the food. Let's go.
I wish a long life to no one, lest they live to see dark times. We've stopped. What's wrong? All right, but don't make a habit of it. They can take to the skies, but we will shoot them down.
Just leave me all the food. Let's go.
We've stopped. What's wrong?
Yeah? Just leave me all the food. Let's go.
Pleasure is but pain's costly.
I'm hungry. Maybe today I'll... What do you need?
earth.
大阎王！
掉了。哇！这个不能打，这家伙色到小孩。
Blood and fire, fire and blood.
Where are your gods now, elf? Giant one! Take you to pieces!
What are we going to kill today? Bandits? Forsworn? Imperial Stormcloaks? So many choices. So hard to choose.
won't leave here alive. Enough of this!
打完先。
Didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah.
Now you're prepared to die. Bruce, run! Bruce, run! You'll be so much better off when you're Bruce, run! Bruce, run!
Let's go.
What does this mean to combine magic? Magic plus magic is still magic.
Who's here?
These caves run dark and deep. Watch yourself.
Ah! Oh, my kind, you startled me. There's a necromancer around here, so watch yourself. Ah! Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives. Fine, but I've locked the door, so don't think you're getting in there without me. Can you help me? Val's Varen. My family has never really... He's gone. My aunt went in after him, but she hasn't come out yet, and I don't think I can take him by myself. I'm not proud of it. My dad locked... Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know... Great. I'll unlock the door and meet you inside. Then you can lead the way.
Did I ever tell? You, I spent half a year in a dungeon. It... Three companions to haul me in. I don't know what for, but I reckon they had good cause. What do you need?
We should get after Val's Varen before he does more damage here. We're not killing them. They were already dead. We're helping them back to Sovngarde. All right then. That dark elf is about to be a dead elf. Good day.
What do you need?
I wish a long life to no one, unless they live to see dark times.
Agna. Talos. Why didn't I go in with her? He's barred the door. Gods only know how he's defiling the bodies of my ancestors in there. Agna once told me there is a secret room deeper in, where they bury disgraced members of the family. Maybe that will get us into the main chamber. We should get after Val's Baron before he does more damage here. I'm not proud of it. I'm terrified of that place, and my dad locked me in there in a drunken rage when he left us. 3 days in there eating the offerings left for our dead. Before Agni found me. All right. Here's something.
That's a joke.
We should get after Val's Baron before he does more damage here. All right. Careful. There's a pressure plate. Before it got pelted with darts. Don't go setting the place on fire, okay? What do you need? Until next time.
Drogon may waddle about like cripples, but what they lack in dexterity, they make up for in awareness and surprisingly, stealth. Best to stick your dagger in every corpse, regardless of how smashes dust to dust.
We should get after Val's Baron before he does more damage here. What's that? She said that the bear would show the way.
Okay.
This is the best time to hunt. Fire craves the night. Death to dragons.
People get tired of hearing it. But in the arena, you take one battle at a time. Same goes for ruins like this. Too big to think too far ahead.